Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, my face is really shining. Bless the Lord, because it's been really dry. Bless the Lord. Yeah, mercy God. Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl Princess with the Truth Heals Her video. I have a friend that has a large following, and she's a very powerful and anointed woman of God, and she has a lot of people following her. And so, I told her I get tickled at times, when I go back and read some of my responses, because some of them line up and some of them not or whatever. But she was explaining to me some of the things that happen when you go higher or when God expands your territory. So when God expands your territory, which I knew this, but I guess I didn't let it sink in for myself. I saw it for other people. But she was telling me when God enlarges your territory, you're going to have more people that are coming in that are not going to be agreeing with you. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. More people that are not agreeing with you. And so she was like, don't worry about that. You stay focused. You don't respond to everybody. You don't, participate. Because what some people are doing, they're not listening for your inspiration. They're not listening for your motivation. They're listening to catch you slipping. They're listening to catch you riding dirty. They're listening, just so they'll see what you're saying so they can just go against it. Some people don't want you to be successful and all that. And so I'm like, oh, okay, I got it. I'm a big girl. I can deal with stuff or whatever. So I came by this morning to tell some of you that you're going to have to stop paying attention to these side little small things. I'm telling you, the enemy doesn't do big things. He does very little small things that irritate your nerve. He's a paper cut. You know what I'm saying? He's one of these things like a little thorn. You know what I'm saying? He's a little thorn. And so because God has moved you, good morning, y'all. Because God has moved you to another level, because he's elevated you, even if you don't see it like in your physical, mentally, God has elevated you to another level, because he's now asking you to reach out to other people, to help other people, to inspire, to be a smile during the day. And so because he's asked you to do these assignments, the enemy is upset because he knows that your smile is going to bring some joy to somebody else. He knows that what you're going through today, if they see you come out victorious, it's going to make them feel like they can come out victorious. And so what he does is he plants these little people with a little things, you know what I'm saying? Little things. And so they'll come out trying to catch you slipping. Instead of them focusing on the positive side of the things that you're doing, they're going to be focused on the things that you're not doing, or the things that you're not doing that they think is right. And the reason why they have time is because they're not doing. It went out. Okay, so it went out, y'all. So hopefully that wasn't too long. But the reason why they have time to do what, and the devil might not want to hear that. I don't know. I don't give him that much victory. But he don't have that much power. But the reason why they are bothering you with this little petty mess is because they're not doing what God called them to do. They're not focused on what God called them to do. So they have been assigned, and they don't mind coming to see what you're doing to slip up. They don't mind coming to your department trying to always expose you. They don't mind trying to see how you didn't do something correct, or the way they think, at church. They don't mind at your mama house. They don't mind bringing up your past. They don't mind always trying to reveal something that they feel like it's going to make you look smaller. They don't mind. They don't have a problem with that. And the reason why they don't have a problem with that is because, see, you could be doing it good in your life, but because they want something that you got, or they doing something, similar to yours or whatever. So they feel like getting in your way or trying to stop you is going to cause you not to go so fast, or cause you not to, do, a great job. But I'm here to tell y'all this morning, you don't have time. You don't have time to worry about these folks. Look, when that lady told me that, like I said, she has a large audience. She said, Princess, I don't have time to go through there and see who for me and who's against me. I don't have time to go. I just get on there and do what the Lord called me to do and get out for there. If I can speak to people, that's great. If I can, communicate back and forth with somebody, that's great. But I don't have time to go and see what somebody's saying, trying to correct something. She said one lady was watching her video one morning, and she was really on fire for the Lord. And she said the messages was coming in, and you know, she was inspiring and pushing. And she said the lady was talking about, do you know your collar is not folded right? You know, those things are assigned to throw you off. Because if you sitting up here trying to give a message, if you sitting up here trying to sing your song, if you sitting up here trying to give your speech, if you trying to turn in your report, if you trying to do the best that you know how, and then here comes somebody talking about some more stupid stuff, you don't have time. You don't have time to worry about that, baby. Don't worry about them people, because like I said, every round goes higher and higher with the Lord. Every round. Every time you move forward, every time you go up, every time God elevates you, you're going to be on another level. I'm just telling you, you're going to be on another level, and you got to learn how to stop listening to these folks and all this little whining they doing and talking. And the reason why they got time is because they ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. So it'll be a sad situation if all of us decide to just be distracted. Because then that means nobody going to be getting no work done, and nobody going to be having no products finished at the end of this race. We ain't got time for that. It's so sad. It's so sad that some of y'all are like that. Y'all are going in people's lives and just messing up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or just trying to figure out how. I mean, I don't understand. I don't have time, though, because my brain don't think like that. I told y'all. And I'm not finna sit up here and try to figure out how your brain think like that, because that is foolish. I'm just saying, that's foolish. For you to try, you see something going all right, you see something going good, instead of you pushing somebody up, you trying to figure out how to mess up their life so you can feel better. You'll feel better if you do what God called you to do. You'll feel better if you walk in the anointing that God has called you. You know what I'm saying? You'll feel better if you stop thinking we competing. You'll feel better if you stop trying to look for stuff. I have a character that I'm writing about in Son of a Secret, and I'm making it my business to make her one of the most annoying and aggravatingest people. Somebody who look for things to be wrong. Somebody who digging for things to be wrong. I ain't never seen folks like this. I mean, just crazy. I'm making sure that character, Raina Lynn, is just an aggravating little monkey little acting something. That's what I want her to be. I want her to get on everybody that reads the book nerves. I want somebody to see themselves in that lady, in that character. Sure do. I made it my business to make sure that she is one aggravating something, so that somebody can see. Because those of you that always looking for something, always, you know, when somebody come out with something, you always trying to figure out how to sabotage something. I done told y'all already that your little plot and plans and stuff not gonna work. You're wasting time. Like, if you want to be great at something, don't be great at somebody who is ghetto or crazy for the rest of your whole life. Don't be great at picking. Don't be great at that. That's crazy. Nobody wants to be great at that kind of stuff. What kind of crown you think you gonna have? If you gonna get one. I'm just saying. I am not the judge. I don't know what the Lord gonna be doing. I don't know how he gonna be looking at us. I do know, based on the scripture, that everything ain't gonna get through the gate. So I'm not here to tell you what you can't do. You know, maybe you feel like that's part of your assignment, but that's not of God. It's not. So those of you that are trying your best and you doing your best, and seem like somebody at work keep picking and poking and looking and searching and all of that stuff, you don't have time to worry about them. They are big. They are little big aggravators. You know what I'm saying? Big manipulators. Big something. They are big that, but through Jesus' eyes, they are just little. It's a little problem. It's not a big problem. And when you climbing up the mountain, you can't take all this mess with you. You can't carry all this stuff with you. When God is elevating you, when you get on the flight, the folks say you can't have but one bag. Good God. So take one bag. And that means you can't take all the rest of this stuff when God is elevating you. It's a limit on your weight when you are elevating. So you can't carry all this stuff, worry about all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't something that is going to cause you to just run on and see what the end is going to be, then they are not talking to you. They are not your motivators. They are not. Now, I do take some of my haters, just so y'all know, I do take some of my haters and use their stuff, they little foolish stuff to help motivate me. If you're able to do that, then do that. If you're not able to do that and your haters are the ones that cause you to get in the chair somewhere and don't want to do nothing, then you don't need to take anything from them. You're not strong enough right now. So you wait till you get strong enough, okay? You wait till you get strong enough to deal with them. Now, me, I'm on some other stuff only because I done figured out that half of the people that be cheering for you don't care nothing about you. And how I know that is because when I really get in trouble, I don't see them nowhere. See, I done figured that out. So I don't have that problem. I don't worry no more about losing no friends. I don't worry about, who gonna be with me when I get to the finish line. Whoever is for me is gonna be for me, and whoever is not for me, I can't worry no more about no support. All that stuff. What we be worried about. Little stuff that we worry about. I thought she would be the one who would do. No, she ain't the one. Next. I thought he would be the one. No, he not the one. Let's move right on. So y'all have a great day. I'm going on into my job. Sorry about the little cutoff. Y'all have a blessed day. You don't have time. You don't have time. You don't have time. You got Father's business to do. You got kingdom building to do. Love y'all.